Hey YouTube, this is Natalie back again for another video. And today's video is going to be a foundation review. This is the first foundation review that I'm doing, and I'm really excited because I've been wanting to upload content, and so I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe. I really want to make this channel successful as I go into 2019. You can also follow me on Instagram, and I'll put my Instagram information in the description box. So let's get started. Today I am going to review this foundation. It's CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made, and I'm using the color T90. Now, I normally have been using a different foundation, but I picked this up. We have a really awesome flea market, and there's people that sell brand new makeup. I don't ask where they get it from, but literally I paid $1 for this. So I was like, well, you know, it's not normally a brand that I use. I haven't been a huge CoverGirl fan, but I figured I'd give it a try. The one I have been using, and you can see by this, is the Milani. This is the 2-in-1 foundation concealer, and my color is 06A. And so they're they're a little similar in color. So I thought, well, maybe it'd be a good match. And one thing that I'm excited to see how this wears is because I have oily skin, and this says that it is matte foundation, comfort matte, transfer resistant. So it's an oil-free formula, and it also comes with a pump applicator. So that's the other reason that I wanted to try this. Now you can tell I've used it. I've worn it for a week so far. I kind of have an idea of how it wears, but you'll see me apply it today, and then I'll come back and let you know about midday how it looks, if it really is matte, and then at the end of the day we'll see what my makeup looks like, because I have usually in this area and this area I'll get oily throughout the day, and I do blot, so I'm hoping that I won't have to do that with this foundation. The Milani, I did have to do it a little bit here or there because it's not technically a matte foundation, but I use a matte primer. The other thing that I picked up this week at the flea market for $2 is the CoverGirl True Blend Face Primer for oily skin. And this says it's designed for your unique skin type. It's a primer for oily skin, minimizes shines, breakouts, and creates a smooth canvas for perfect foundation application. So I've been using this under that foundation, the Matte Made foundation, for a week, and I so far think it's a pretty good primer. So I'll do kind of a primer comparison in another video for you guys, but I wanted to let you know I've already prepped my face. As you can see, I have the primer on. I did color correct because I get really dark circles under my eyes, and a few spots here or there. So today I'm going to be using a beauty blender brush. Yes, it's dirty, but I didn't clean it before I used it today. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the foundation to my hand, and you can see it comes out pretty thick. Now I know you're going to be like, oh my god, it's too dark, but what's weird about this foundation is that it actually, when it sets, maybe it oxidizes, I don't know, it actually lightens up and matches my skin tone. Weird. So when you see me put it on right now, you're going to be like, well, that's way too dark, Natalie. But for $1, and I was almost out of my favorite foundation, I figured, well, I'm going to give this a try. Because they didn't have any other colors that were close to my skin tone. Everything else was way too tan. So when it first comes out, it's pretty thick. It doesn't move. But I will say, as I apply the foundation, it's going to look thin. So it doesn't really give a description as if it's medium or full coverage or anything on the bottle, but I would say this foundation is very buildable. So let's go ahead here, and if I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I'm looking at the mirror to make sure. Okay, so you can see I did put a little under my eye on this side, but you can see the difference already in coverage, and I'm not going to put a lot under my under eye because I'm going to put concealer there. But you can see in this area already the difference between this side. I have a lot of dark spots throughout my face, and then you can see up here on my forehead you can still see somewhat, so I'm gonna do a second application on this to build it up. Okay, so you can see you get fuller coverage if you build it up. So if you want a light foundation feel on your face, you know, even with a second application, I don't feel it heavy on my face. I will say that it's still a little wet feeling, so I am going to have to let it set. That's the only thing. It does take a minute or two to really kind of set. So what I'm going to do is do the other half of my face and the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like with the other products that I use, and we'll see what it looks like. Hey, so I'm back. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like once it sets a little bit, because like I said initially, when I put it on, it looks more tan than I am, and you can see I did put some concealer on underneath my eyes, but you can see it. I don't have a makeup line or anything, so after setting, it does start to look a little matte, and I haven't put any powder on. I am going to set this. I set all my foundations with powder, but you can see that the color itself isn't too bad of a match, considering I didn't really have a lot of options. I will say this does come in, I believe, 45 shades, so I just have to, if I end up liking this, I'll probably go and see if there's another color that matches better. But like I said, for $1, can't beat $1. So I'm going to finish my face and we'll be right back.